Do you have questions on your financial strategies for your business or your family? It is tough sometimes to process all the information and the noise out there when it comes to taxes, retirement plans, college planning for your children, investing in uncertain times, and protecting you and your loved ones with the right insurance. Diamond State Financial Group specializes in working with individuals and helping them simplify their comprehensive financial picture. They go beyond the basics and help clients like myself look at their current financial position, their dreams, their goals, and the lives that they would like to live, and help them plan to achieve all that they would like to achieve in life. They also consult with business owners like myself to help them think through many of the same strategies, as well as provide comprehensive business consulting engagements to help them maximize the value of the hard work they put in to build their business. One of the primary sources of stress in our lives is questions about money. Consider a conversation with an advisor to see if it makes sense to let them help you through it. Call Greg Carroll to set up a complimentary, no obligation conversation at 302-366-0366, or you could even text questions to 302-956-9878. Securities offered through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA-SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cetera Investment Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cetera is under separate ownership from any other named entity. Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together we are leveling up. You ready? Hello, my Level Up friends. I am so happy and I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. You know, one of the things I just want to talk about, totally aside, not from the podcast, but the topic we're going to talk about, and I haven't brought it up in a while, but it means everything to me. If you are loving this podcast, I would love for you to go onto Apple, subscribe, like, and leave a review. The other day I was on there reading the reviews and I'm like, wow, these actually mean the world to me. This podcast is a labor of love. And in addition to that, it gets this podcast out just to be reaching more people. And the more people we touch, the more we change the world together. And when we level up, see, we want a lot of people leveling up, because when we level up, we expand those around us. We change the energy around us. We change the mindset around us. We grow the faith around us. And our growth has the potential to have a ripple effect in the world. And so I'm on a mission to change millions of lives, and you are an incredible part of that. So thank you. So back to the program. So today I want to talk to you about the in-between. The in-between, the time between one of your goals and the next goal. And so many of you think that the longer we sit in the in-between, the stronger we're going to become. Right? And for many, that is the opposite. For many, right, we spend time thinking and overthinking instead of focusing on consistent growth. Another very big misconception is that people often think being at the same level with the same sales every month is consistency. I'm going to give you a different perspective. You may not love it, but sometimes you need a reality check. That's survival. So we've gone over this many times. We're always in motion. We're human beings. We're either moving forward or we're moving backward. And when we hit the same number over and over for an extended period of time, I'm not talking like a 2, 3, 4 month, 5 month gap on our way to growth, but for an extended period of time, what it becomes is more like struggling to stay there, right? There is a lid, and it's time to grow through it. And I realize there are many different companies that listen to this podcast. And I cannot tell you how much that warms my heart. So what I'm going to do, just for the sake of making it an even playing field, I am going to make up random numbers to show you how and why to grow in the in-between and not wait until you're ready. For those of you who do not know this about me, I am a network marketing professional. I love everything about the industry. I love everything about the profession. One of my incredible new and upcoming leaders the other day said, I am a professional friend maker. I go out and I make friends. And that was such a perfect way to put it. You may be in my profession, or you may be in a different one. And quite honestly, it doesn't matter. If you're in any type of sales-driven oriented business, you're going to find tremendous value in this episode. So let's say you're a company that has 4 management levels, okay, to grow through the ranks from starting your business to reaching the top rank. And I'm picking random numbers deliberately so they aren't even the ones from my company. So let's say the first management level is 5,000. That 5,000 represents, personal sales and team sales, right? One of the things I love so much about this industry is it's a hybrid of direct selling and network marketing. So I'm always selling product. I'm always looking for people to join my business to sell product. So collectively, that would be 5,000 in sales. Let's say that the second management level is 15,000. Okay. Now you have a new management title. It's 15,000. That's your personal sales and your team sales. Let's say the third level is 50,000 in personal and team sales. And the fourth is 130 in personal and team sales. So let's focus on these numbers for the lessons and the mindset that I want to help you create. So we all start a business with a different level of confidence. I think we could agree on that. We have a different level of confidence, a different level of leadership, a different level of influence, a different level of discipline and mindset, and so many other factors. And again, I can't beat this home enough. Don't compare. It's the thief of joy. We could both start a business with the same company at the same time with the same products and have very different results based on a variety of things. So friends, if you want to level up, run your own race. Watch people that if you see their success, you want that to inspire you. If it makes you feel less than, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to compare. Okay. So for some of you, I'd say focus on the first, and let's take it one step at a time. Like you're starting a business, let's focus on the first management level. Don't even look beyond that. That's what I say to some. Some of you, you might come in with a big level of influence, a big level of leadership. Maybe you've done personal growth for years and years and years, and you have this gigantic vision. I'd say, you know what? Let's focus on the top. Let's get to work and let's grow through this. That is what I love so much about what I do. We have the ability to create whatever we would like. We grow ourselves so we could grow others. That's leadership. So first thing is to set a goal. Make an action plan. Set a date and a deadline to get to work on promoting to the first management level. Any number that scares you, that's good. I kind of say sometimes you should be between scared and scared shitless because it's new, it's growth, it's uncomfortable. We're leaning in. We as leaders, so this is an important reason why you want to set that goal and that deadline and get to work. Because we as leaders, we set the tone for our business, our team, and our future. We are the bar. We are the example of what's possible. And sometimes we don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. If you're on a mission to build a team and coach and develop leaders, we must go first. And so the longer we sit in that in-between, kind of that waiting period, that fear, like, I don't want to go. What if I mess up? What if I don't do it? We're holding not only ourselves back, but so many other people that haven't even joined your business yet. Leaders know the way, they show the way, and they go the way. And with each level, there is a different level of you required. So if you look at a certain level and that sales number required scares you, that's totally normal. That means you aren't the person today yet who can achieve that. And that you're going to become that person on the way to the next level. You're not going to become that person before you decide to go. You're going to become that person on the way. And this is how we're going to shorten the gap, because people wait for confidence to take action. Confidence is built through action. And this is where the journey comes in. So have you ever heard enjoy the journey and love the journey? And maybe you thought to yourself, I'm here to make money. Like, what journey? And quite honestly, that was me. I can vividly recall thinking, what is the journey that they are all referring to? I'm not here for the journey. I'm here to create success. There's no success without the journey. That's the truth. The journey of self-discovery, the journey of mental toughness, the journey of discipline, the journey of leadership, the journey of mindset. There is so much that you learn and become in the journey, and I love it all. Okay. You even learn like the journey of resilience, the journey of perseverance, the journey of like getting up after you fall. Your success is all about your journey, and everyone's journey is unique and special to them. But I want to give you some tips today to shorten the gap between where you are right now and where you want to grow to by June 1st, September 1st, and then January 1st. But what I want you to do is forget about September 1st for now and January 1st. I want you to focus on June 1st, because too often we set really big yearly goals. And you know what? That just gives us too much time to procrastinate. So we want to put our heads down now. We want to level up. And so first, I want to give you a few reasons why it's important to grow your business. Okay. Because we don't stay where we are to be selfish. But when we do stay where we are in the leadership world, it becomes selfish. Okay. And none of you are selfish. We never do it intentionally. So I want to give you a few reasons why it's important to grow your business. Number one, you're the bar. You are showing your team and your team that is still watching you, even if they haven't joined you, what activity looks like, what promotion looks like, what success looks like, what the pace you set. You're the bar. Okay. Number one. Number two, you're the evidence of what's possible. Like, when I started my business, I was extra hungry to grow throughout the management levels because I wanted my team to see, wow, she's a mom of 4. She was never in this profession before. She never sold a thing in her life. She decided, and she's building and working and creating and falling and getting back up. And she's evidence of what I too can create in my life. So you're the evidence of what's possible. Number 3, it keeps you in the growth mindset. We want to know that anything is possible. We want to know that we can grow. We want to develop a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. Your success is not determined on circumstances. It's not, we want to get away from the fixed mindset, which I've done a podcast on that, and we could do a whole training series on growth mindset versus fixed mindset. 4, it expands you. Like when you grow your business, it expands. It grows your vision. It grows your belief. It grows your skills. It grows your leadership. It grows your level of influence. It grows your confidence. It expands you, and you start to fill up your space. Number 5, you're becoming more. When we do more, we become more. When we become more, we have more. When we have more, we can help other people have more. So as you grow, you're becoming more. You don't want to stay where you are. You don't want to, sometimes we think that's comfortable. It's not. It is not. What becomes really uncomfortable is when we're in the same place a year from now, not living our potential, not creating the life we want, not creating all the things on our vision board. When you think of a successful brand that sells online, like Skims, Bombas socks, Gymshark, you think of their amazing product or their social media. But what is often overlooked is the business behind that business that makes selling for customers online simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify because it is home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Bombas uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/levelup, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/levelup to upgrade your selling today. Number 6, you're going to attract better in your life and in your business. So when you're becoming more and you're growing these skills, you're changing your energy. And then what happens is you're enrolling and attracting the next level leader into your business and into your life, right? We enroll at our belief level. We sponsor at our belief level. We build at our belief level. So as we become more, we're growing that level of belief. Your level of belief is not fixed. You have the ability to grow your level of belief every single day, but it starts with action. And maybe that action doesn't feel inspired at the beginning. Maybe that action feels painful. But the more you take the action, you're going to build that belief. Number 7, you're going to grow your belief. As you grow, it's like I have another notch in my belief belt. Like I have a different giddy in my step. I feel better. And what happens when you build your belief, you talk with conviction versus confusion. You talk with clarity versus, taking a survey. Number 8, you will grow your level of influence. As you grow, even the people that didn't want to join you at the beginning, now they're going to start to get curious. Like, wow, he or she did what they said they were going to do. They're doing it. Influence is the ability to move people. People want to join something moving. They want to join something, growing and expanding. I have my son, Tyler, who's actually been on a podcast a couple of times. His girlfriend, Jamie, who we love. She's family. 7 years she's been dating my son. For at least 6 of those years, we've been talking to her about Arbonne. And she was just at a different place in her life. She was in the Army. She was in college. She's going through nursing school. She was definitely a no. Okay. But I always take a no as a not now. And so she changed. And she's evolved, and she's been, long story short, she joined Brooke, and now she's on this mission to take her business to the next level. So what happens is, as you persevere, because Brooke persevered and built it anyway and had a level of success, she's growing her level of influence. So when people were still watching, like I'm sure if Jamie was still watching and Brooke didn't do that much with her business and was kind of sitting there in the in-between, it's not really that tempting to join, okay? Number 9, you will sharpen your skills. So what happens when you commit to growth? Again, you're going to do presentations better. You're going to know more about your opportunity. You're going to know more about your products. You're going to know more about your compensation plan. You're going to know more about how to enroll new team members. You're going to sharpen your skills on promoting new team members. Like as you grow, these are all the things you're doing. And number 10, the longer you stay where you are, the more limiting beliefs will begin to take over your belief system. So again, sometimes we think, oh, we're going to stay here till we're ready. No, when you stay there in your comfort zone and you're not pushing yourself out of your comfort zone every single month, more and more limiting beliefs are living in your head rent free. And then what happens is we start to believe them and we operate at our belief level. Okay. You all have what it takes, but it starts with action. Daily action to move the needle forward in your business. So now we're going to talk about how. We talked about why it's so important to shorten this gap and giddy up, okay? But now we're going to talk about how to shorten the gap, because you might say, you know what, all those 10 reasons, they make sense. I'm ready. I want to move my business forward. This is how you shorten the gap of time between each management level of your business. And friends, I think this is gold. Like I do. I'm not just saying it because I'm sharing it with you, but it really is gold. Once you see and realize how you can shorten the gap, your year has the potential to expand in the most beautiful way. For example purposes, let's say you're at the first management level, okay? And we're going to use 5,000 as the mark. You've already promoted to that level. You're at this management level. And whatever it is in your company, change it to your numbers, okay? And let's say the next level is 15,000. Okay. So the first management level is 5,000 of sales between you and your team. The next one you have to grow to is 15,000 in personal sales and team sales. And the average person looks at that gap between 5,000 and 15,000 and they're like, that's so much. That's so much more sales. They also think, the average person, I have to stay at this management level till I declare that I'm ready to go to the next level. They think once they have promoted to the first management level, the next goal is just automatically the second one. And like, no. Now, with that said, it can be that for you. It was that for me. And we all have people that prove that move through the ranks in our company quicker than other people. And every one of you can see your earnings statement for your company to see what is average. We all have people that didn't do average. I'm one of them. There are also many levels between each management level. So again, going back to the 5 and the 15,000, there's so many management levels. They're invisible. They're met in the dark. They're met in the grit. They're met in the consistent energy. If you can grasp what I'm going to share with you and apply it, you have the ability to separate yourself from other people in your company and separate yourself from people in the industry. The road to average is so crowded. So every time you get a tip to be better, get yourself off that road to average and move to possible. Average sit at a management level until they feel qualified. Friends, if we run our business on how we feel for the day, we're not going to get very far. Okay. So they sit until they feel qualified to declare the next. We have a human tendency to put in the effort when we think it's worth it. So let's be very honest for a minute. How many of you have declared a goal at the beginning of the month? Okay, like you're psyched, you're pumped, you're declaring it. And then when you start to feel mentally off target in the month, you mentally pull back, right? Like you've already started to talk yourself into next month. And I'm just going to ask you this hypothetical question. How's that working out for you? How? Because anybody who even thinks next month, they end up next yearing it. Okay. So a favorite book of mine is called The Miracle Equation by Hal Elrod. And if you're on a mission to grow, that book is completely aligned with what I want to help you grasp here. When we promote to a management level, it's more than will. Start over. When we promote to a management level, it's more will than skill. We are willing to do whatever it takes. We are excited. We have energy. We have great chaos. The goal is in our sight. We don't lose faith. We apply extraordinary effort. Our conversations are bigger. We're coaching others to success. We're coaching to win. We have a decided heart and our minds are made up. We are willing and there is no back door. That is when we make it happen. The habits are not formed yet. The skills aren't sharpened. The key to sustaining that growth and building from there is to continue to have the mindset that we did the month we were completing the last management level that you're at right now. And most people don't. And here's a really interesting statistic. 90% of people in every profession, okay, never do again what they did when it comes to effort and all they did to reach the last promotion, the last milestone, the last whatever they achieved. They never put in that much effort again. So let me ask you, do you work each month like you did the month you completed your last management level, your last big promotion? And I want you to bring yourself back to that time. Feel how you showed up. Feel the vision that you boldly casted. Think of the big conversations you had. Think of the way you tracked your number and knew every last dime of sales going into the computer. You all know what I'm talking about. Are you willing to do that same effort over and over for an extended period of time? And I want to give you a visual of truly not impressive monthly growth, but at the same time, very impressive. Like people are looking for the big, like chaos, the big things, but it's found in the daily habits. The big is shown in the small. So let's say, again, you're at the first management level at 5. The next is 15. Instead of exhaling after you promote, let's keep that momentum and energy going. Let's sharpen your skills. Let's develop the habit. Now, like how about setting a goal for 7,000, right? It's not quite 15 yet, but it's on your way to 15. And for that next month, right? It's not the management level, but you're on your way. You're making like you're still working to complete the management level before. Because remember, you completed it on will, not skill. It takes time to sharpen those skills, to build those habits. You're tricking your mind and saying, you know what? I'm completing this month. I need 7,000 in sales to complete. I need 7,000 in sales to complete. So now you're going to have the same big conversations, grow your energy, grow your vision, build your discipline, stay focused. And here's the kicker. You're also going to make more money than the month before. You're growing. And then when you do that, do it again next month and set the goal for 8,000 and then 9,000. Now do the math. Even if you grow 1,000 a month, it's going to be a year before you go from the 5,000 to the 15,000 level, right? If you're at 5 and you need to grow to 15. And you know what? If that's too long for you and you want to do it in less time, raise your goal. Make the growth 2,000 a month. You just cut your time in half. But I want you to see my point. Most people do not set monthly goals until they are ready to declare the next management promotion. So in other words, when my leadership is bigger, when I have a few new aces on my team, but they kind of end up wandering. So why? Why do we do that? So I want to ask you like a hypothetical question, and whatever your management title is, right? Like I want you to visually see it. Are you here for those letters, whatever it spells out? Okay, whether that's superstar, diamond, whatever your titles are. Are you here for those letters, meaning the management rank, or are you here for the numbers, meaning like the numbers of sales, the numbers of what people are earning? Why? Because in my profession, I'm very obsessed about the numbers versus the letters, because that number directly represents lives change. Like I love my products. So the more I share, the more I sell, right? I believe in them. I want everybody to feel how wonderful they are. So the more I sell, the more I make. That's obvious in commissions, right? And the more leaders I grow, then I also have the ability to earn there. We rise by lifting others. So I also want to change your mindset of going for it and pulling back. This cycle, to me, it just doesn't make sense. But I've watched incredible leaders declare a goal. They think they have a decided heart. They make a declaration and pull back when they feel off target. And that creates a cycle of behavior. It's a habit. Set a goal. When you feel uncomfortable, danger, 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 pull back, do it again next month. And it's a never-ending cycle. I've also seen leaders declare a goal, go for it with all they have to the last second, and they missed it. But they're thinking they missed it and they feel defeated. But I want to change your mindset. So let's say you're at that 5,000 level now and you declare that 15,000. I'm ready. I'm going to do it. And you go for it with all that you have and you do 12,000 in sales instead of 15,000. So most people think to themselves, all that effort? Like I told everyone I was going to do it. We missed it. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe this is a sign. Our ego gets hurt and they end up emotionally and physically pulling back, saying to themselves, this is hard. I can't do it again. Like, what do you mean you can't do it again? Hello? Even if you hit the goal, you have to do it again. It's your new level. And that new level requires a new level of requirements. So either way, you have to do it again. But besides that, here's the big one. If you're going from 5 to 12 and we're paid on our sales and everything, you obviously just made more money. You had the best month you've ever had. You're building and growing. Your business is growing. So aren't you here to make more and be more? And so I started a business to bring more into my house. That's why most people start a business. So I want that mindset to change of your fear of going for it, that I'm here to grow. I want you to set monthly goals, number goals that may not be the next management level, but treat them the same. Commit to them. And that will mean you'll have to put in the effort without the glory. Right? So let's be honest, like whenever we grow to that next level, it feels really good today to have a post or a story about us promoting to the next level. It feels amazing. We all love recognition and it feels really good to accomplish something and then, have you and your team celebrated for it. But right after that, get to work in the dark. Build in the dark. It may take you a few months to grow to the next level. It may take you a year or longer, depending on the monthly goals you set for yourself and the effort you're willing to put in. But the time is going to pass anyway. What sounds harder to you? Sitting at a certain level for years because you're waiting to feel ready before you go for it, or setting monthly in-between goals, growing your leadership, staying engaged, being present, growing your influence, being the leader to follow, shining the light, sales and numbers to grow to the next management level. Leaders create a movement. They create energy. The size of your goals is the size of your level of commitment and leadership. Too many overestimate what could be done in 1 year, and they underestimate what could be created in 5. Growing to the next level is a process. It's committing to growth. It's setting monthly goals every single month. It's growing. It's doing more. It's being more. It's raising the standard. It's changing your habits. It's raising your level of excellence. For all of you at the top of your company, right? So you might be like, I'm at the top. But I also want you to realize there's so much more beyond that top title that you have. This is where the discipline to grow really kicks in. You know, you could look at all the leaders of a company, all the people with the same management level. They may have the same title, but their businesses can be very, very different. And so sometimes you hear people say, oh, we need more levels. Yeah, if we set more monthly goals and we create more discipline, we want to create the vision to see beyond the management title. The vision is set monthly goals and commit to growing. What we track grows. Track your numbers, track your new business, track your level of enrolling. This is a business. Work the plan, grow your team. Friends, I'm so in love with the network marketing industry. I am. And I love my company so much, and I pray you do as well. It gives ordinary people like me and you the opportunity to build something as big as we want. One of the keys to looking at where we are and looking what is required for the next level, decide you are growing there, right? Decide that. Where are you and what is the number you need for the next level? And then backtrack and set monthly goals to achieve it. We waste time just going through the motions. We waste time waiting till we're ready. We waste time just supporting our team versus being on the field playing to win and coaching to win. Friends, make this year a year of growing out of the in-between and into your potential. Raise your minimum. Set a monthly goal. In your mind, you're the same leader doing the same things, growing to the last level that you just promoted to. In other words, bring yourself back to that person. Every month you're growing the amount of people on your team. Every month your sales are growing. And is this always going to be the reality? No, but I want you to make that your mindset. This is the year of expansion. Your next level is literally in your hands. You are in the driver's seat. Get off of cruise control and take the wheel. Add fire to your soul. Add conviction to your story. Add passion to your energy. Cast a vision that your whole team wants to be a part of. Leaders are always shining a light to the next level. When we aren't shining the light, we're creating darkness. When people don't know the way, they feel lost. You know what happens? They leave. Be the light. Be the evidence of what is possible. As leaders, we choose to be the way for our team or the lid for our team. You choose. Love you, friends.